Welcome to the Elevate and Execute podcast, where the big question is this: how do we elevate our lives and our businesses to do more? We talk about real estate, life, and whatever the hell we want. Welcome to the show.
So Brian and I have a new competition. The last competition was, who could lose the most body fat within a certain amount of time. We ended up tying. So
Tying to the exact percentage.
we had a time
both had
frame.
a goal.
Yeah, so we each had, what was it? It's been a minute. I think it was 9.
You had to be at 10%. I had to be at 12.
Yeah, but it was in a certain time frame.
Okay.
So we both hit our time frame.
Oh, got it.
Like 3 months.
Yeah, it was 90 days. Yeah, 3 months. So we both hit it. So we both got.
That's awesome. I want to get in on that.
Yeah, dude.
Too late?
Yeah, you can get it. Well,
That was
that
last
one's
year.
over.
Yeah.
So this time, Brian and I recently bought, as you know, we bought this apartment complex.
Yeah.
About 104 units, which was crazy when all that went down. So we partnered with Lindsay Whitaker, which we'll end up having on here. She's very well seasoned. She's got 900 doors. So this was 104 doors. It was a big purchase for us, $10.1 million. We closed on it 2 weeks ago. And
Congratulations.
the day we closed, tornadoes hit the building.
No way.
Yes, it did.
Are
yeah.
you serious?
Oh, yeah, no shit. Like that.
Day of closing.
We owned it five
Yes,
hours
that
and the
is a true
tornado
story.
hit.
On the
So,
14th.
yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
even think the insurance payment cleared the bank yet.
Oh,
It didn't even
my
make it to the
goodness.
insurance company. Remember the tornadoes?
Yeah.
It was a Friday, and we're
Yeah.
all sitting here, and we're like, I think it's going to get kind of bad. Yeah, it's going to get pretty bad. She's like, yes, all storm chasers, and we're all kind of laughing about it. Ha, right? Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
so the tornado
my
did hit it. So, but it wasn't too bad. It will, again, learning experiences is like, of course that's going to happen.
Unreal.
But ironically, during this process when it came in, Brian and I we had a flip that we were doing with Chris Parnes, and we started that in December, and like they all take a little bit longer. So when we started to go into the apartment complex world, we're like, let's get rid of some of our single family homes.
Okay.
Just because, like this particular one, the return wasn't that great. We had it paid off, so I think.
Free up some equity.
Yeah, so then we just kind of need some cash because we just, released all of our cash into the apartment complexes. So we had a tenant in here. The tenant has been there a while, been a good tenant. He paid every month. This is an interesting house. It's a
So this is the
two-bedroom
house here?
This is the rental. So the competition is, and I'll let Brian explain it because it is a little bit confusing on how the numbers work. But he's in charge of this rental, and I'm in charge of the rehab. And whoever sells it at the highest percentage over list, we're doing $1,000. Actually, I want a new pair of Gucci shoes, so I said, you have to buy me a pair of Gucci
Tennis shoes?
Yeah, they're badass.
Nice.
I'm a shoe whore, so I want new Gucci shoes.
New
Brian
term every
just
day.
wants the cash, right? So
I
Brian,
don't have anything on the radar to buy right now, so okay, I'll take the cash. So the way the contest works is I'm handling this listing, and Kyle is handling the listing of the flip. This listing, like you said, was a rental that we had. I did it. It was pretty updated as it was. It's in the 200. So we're not comparing rehabs here because this is not a rehab.
because I'd whoop his ass.
This is not a rehab. This is a
It's
property.
a light rehab.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
paint carpet. And most people, it's a rehab.
Sure. When we bought it, it had vinyl plank flooring. We added some to a room, and then we just added when the tenant moved out. We had the entire place painted. We added carpet in 2 bedrooms. It's being cleaned.
Did
and
you
staged.
do all that knowing you were going to resell it, or were you?
Oh, yeah.
planning to- Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We were not doing that to turn it. We were doing it because we knew we were going to sell it. Like Kyle had just mentioned, we we bought the multifamily. We just need
Now,
sell
where's
it.
this rental at?
This is in Lindbergh Schools.
Oh, nice.
That's a plus for me, right?
That's great.
There's a couple minuses.
Good
know,
job, you guys buying a rental in Lindbergh Schools.
Yeah, that was a few years ago.
It's been a mailer. We're going back to mailers, and we'll talk about that. We're getting
been a
ready
good
to
property.
deploy a whole bunch of mailers again. I like the mailer play.
Yeah.
I think it's a good play. We
gotta
bought
be
some properties together from
Got to be
mailers.
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
One day, I think we should do a breakdown on this property just to talk about why investment real estate makes sense. From
We
the
can
purchase
briefly.
price.
I mean, we
we'll
can tell you what
we'll do it
we
later.
paid. Yeah,
we'll work on the
okay.
numbers
All
later.
right.
So this is going to be coming on the market. It's 1,300 square feet, 2-car garage on the side. You can't see it in that photo.
It's a 2-bedroom on a busy road.
It is. It's on Tesson.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah. So you're on
But it's on. So here's our thing.
Those make great rent.
they're great rentals
Yeah,
because
you can get them at a discount.
beautiful.
and you put a
rental.
sign in the yard.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
Right.
people are gonna see it.
Yeah.
And
on a busy
there's a
road.
very good chance I think it will go commercial for where it sits. I mean,
could.
It's right on the corner. I mean, it got beautiful commercial real estate, and actually, SunTrup owns the lot right next to us, an empty lot. So it only makes sense. So like, part of me is like a little apprehensive about selling it. You want a good property, dude? Buy this one. It's actually it's always
So
been rented.
SunTrip could gobble it up.
I
as
think
soon
Maybe.
there's a very good chance. Yeah. It's for
And
just
that could
like
be worth more to them than
For
For
sure.
sure, than anyone else.
anybody else. Yeah.
So the only thing I think there's not much frontage. So
I wonder
looks
if
like
you,
it here,
I wonder
but-
if you float it over to them before it gets listed. That way, they don't know your list price.
it's never been on the market. We purchased off market.
Yeah.
But they're pretty sharp. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, "Hey, what are you guys going to do with this property?" Or once the sign goes in the yard,
it's in the yard.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So
All right,
list price is $225.
got it.
Any gut reaction about that?
2-bed on a busy road, 225, but great area. I think somebody's going to pay it. Yeah.
So
I think we're.
Is there going to be a bidding war? That's where I question.
I think people will see it and they're gonna just how you get to the driveway and there's a stoplight right there. It's gonna be tough. There's no backyard.
no backyard.
Like
there, it's a patio
all
basically.
patio and then creek. Now the creek, I mean, if it floods,
It's never
big.
flooded.
It's
not in a
that we know
floodplain.
of. It's not in a floodplain.
no.
Nope. So it's a good property.
It's a good property.
Yeah, I
think
almost don't
we-
want to sell for a rental. It's a perfect
It's
rental.
been a good rental.
Cash flows well.
What do you think market rent is?
We 1,600. We get 16 for it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a good rental.
It's been a good rental. We've had some good tenants in there. It's got heated floors. I mean, it's a solid. That house is like a bunker,
It is.
man.
Heated
Concrete.
floors?
Yeah, the whole house has heated floors.
Is it on a slab?
No,
Oh, it's got it
it's
like
got concrete.
dude,
Everything's concrete. Concrete floors.
Wow.
It's got it heated. Like there's a whole.
floor is concrete. It's weird. It's a shit brick house, literally.
It's all brick. I mean, it's like a bunker.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's Brian's. No, no I hope
We're
it
gonna-
sells clearly.
Yeah, of course. We
So
both have
competition
skin
is
in the game on
percentage
that.
over list.
Over list, yeah. So my list price is
What
$225.
if everybody sells below list or at list?
Yeah, I don't think that mine won't sell. Mine will go over. I know. it will.
I believe this one will go over as well.
If you sell at list and he sells under list, you win.
Of course. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So the only way you tie is if you did.
The exact same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or no,
exact same
if it's the
over.
exact same percentage over, which could happen.
You could. Yeah.
All right.
Now here's Kyle's
This house.
listing.
Just to give you a little backstory on this house. This house is known as the Sht House. And the reason why it's known as the Sht House is when I went to view this house, it was cold, luckily, and I preface it that for a reason, because when I opened the door, you could smell dog shit. And it was, when I walked into the house, I was getting a tour, and one of the rooms was dedicated to dogs shitting in the room.
Oh my God.
And opposed to cleaning up the dog shit, they would just put a fabric softener next to it
Oh
to
my
help mask
gosh.
the smell. Correct. So
How is this?
they had 5 pets, which was unbelievable. The neighbors, so I don't have the before picture, but you should have seen the yard. So not 5 small dogs, but like, a bull mastiff. So we're not talking little.
Whoa.
We're not talking little Yorkie shits.
Whoa.
We're talking
We're
human-sized
talking
poops,
like
right? In this
elephant
house,
poop.
yeah, disgusting. The master bedroom had like a toilet in the middle of the room. It was absolutely. The house should have been condemned. Nobody, like, there's a reason why they didn't let people in this house. The subfloors had to get torn up. So this house, we call it the Sht House. The neighbors love us. Like they, probably 30 neighbors have stopped by, and we're just so grateful for.
So how did you find this?
Great question. This actually was one of the agents in our office. She was showing them property, and this house, so the house was and this is why I think everybody needs some sort of skin in a game for everything in life. So this house was an inherited house. Grandparents left it to the granddaughter, and the granddaughter had zero mortgage on it. The house, she hadn't paid the taxes in 3 years, so it went to tax auction. So we had to recoup it out of tax auction. But when the agent in our office was showing property, they said, "Hey, we have a house we need to sell before we can buy."
So the granddaughter was looking for her next
New
house.
houses, another house to destroy. Essentially,
Wow.
they've done enough destroying on this particular house. They needed to move on.
For
So
some
yeah,
fresh air.
new, post cleaning up the shit, let's just buy a new house for a dog to shit in. So, but they wouldn't let her in. So she's like, hey, she mentioned Brian and I, they buy houses. So they were kind of reluctant, but they did let us in.
Yeah.
And that's how we found the house. And then,
And how did you keep like your act together when you're going?
dude, I was in and out. So I don't do well with smell, and I gag. I was kind of gagging, and so I literally, I walked it as fast as I could, but I could tell, the shittier the house, the better the deal.
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of, you remember Dutch Mill? It was like that.
Right.
That's but worse because of
More poop.
there's poop. At least Dutch Mill wasn't poop.
There was poop.
There was, but you couldn't see it. At least you could
There was
literally
cat poop. It wasn't
yeah,
dog poop.
yeah, the dog poop. Well, there's lots of cat pee.
Yeah.
You had the little tack strips, for bugs, just hanging in the
sick.
kitchen. It was gross.
Yeah. So we,
So
in
anyway, so
our
that's how we
line,
found the house.
yeah, that's awesome. In our line of work, they say that smell of money.
Yeah, that's exactly
that's what
right.
smells like
yeah,
money.
and then they tried. So I made her an offer. They didn't have a place to go, so we closed on the house and let them.
Did you get a heck of a deal because of the poop?
No, we didn't steal it.
We're always fair.
we try to be fair.
Like it was a fair deal.
That there's dog poop.
Yeah, well, so to be quite honest with you, the realist value on this home is right now it shows $350,000. Now we know those are off.
Yeah.
We have more than that in it. I mean, I have $400,000 in this house. We didn't steal it, and we were fair. And actually, we probably could have, because at 0 hour, we're like, hey, because the fire department wanted to get in the house for occupancy, and they kept
Somebody
saying
must
no.
have called.
Somebody called.
Yeah.
Somebody called. So we're like, look, here's your option.
So you bought it and they stayed in.
We let them stay in it.
And then county wants to know why people are living here and they
No, that's not what
this was-
triggered it.
this
This was before we closed.
Before we closed, the neighbor probably called. They had a baby, and this was not an environment for a baby to live in. So when we went out there, she tried to renegotiate with us because she was going to fix it. She was going to fix it up herself.
Oh,
right?
yeah. That'll work.
And I said, look, if the fire department comes in here, they're going to condemn this house and you're going to be forced to leave. So the best thing you can do right now is take the deal that we have on the table. It will transfer names. We'll worry about the fire department. So we closed and we gave them 3 weeks. We held some money in escrow because the home was paid off. So they got money.
Yeah.
And then
That's good.
on Christmas Eve, they moved out.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll have a fresh start and things will be better.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's how we
good.
found the house. So
That works
this is
out.
the house that I'm gonna list at $495, and I'm very confident. You know how we do rehabs. Our rehabs are badass. I don't say it because we do them, but our rehabs are badass. This is not a paint and carpet rehab. We took out walls. We did some really cool
It's a new
ornate
house
things.
on the inside.
We did some really I did some cool things on the downstairs. Got a finished lower level. We put an egress
You
window
finished
in.
it?
It was somewhat finished, but we put a full bathroom, a full bedroom with an egress window. So we turned it from a 3.2 to a 4.3.
Nice.
We did some
bar.
really cool, a custom bar. We did this really cool ceiling, these black tile ceilings that gives it just a really cool texture. So it's a really,
Is it
it's
a
very neat house
drop
on the inside.
ceiling or what?
Yeah.
It's a drop ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
it's
love
awesome.
to see
It's
that.
a very
You
cool,
got
like,
pictures of it?
we got some inside. I'll show you. Yeah. But we opened it all up. We put a huge island in it.
Nice.
So it's very neat.
So that's going to do well.
I think it'll do
What
good.
area is this in?
It's in Wildwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the square footage upstairs?
Well, I think
I want to say it's like
1900, but
Okay.
now you got a full finished basement. The basement's huge, so
Yeah.
you're probably you're well over like 3,500 with the lower level.
Yeah.
And
I think
it's
you're
in
getting-
Lake Chesterfield. If you know that neighborhood, it's actually
yeah.
it's a good
I
neighborhood.
was just in there.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get well over asking price, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this bet, and I'm gonna
gonna
be sporting some new
You're
kick-ass
going to have some new
Gucci
kicks.
shoes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
know why we have
I'm
to
gonna
have
like
a
kick
competition.
them up on the table next podcast.
Come on now, Dave.
What's the
You want
the
some
line?
action on this?
Well, I want to put money down. So
Okay,
what are the
yeah, I
odds?
love
here?
that, yeah.
What kind of odds you guys give?
I mean, whatever you want to put out, like
There's no odds.
I'm gonna win. Like, dude, I'm gonna
well,
win.
Kyle's obviously the favorite based on
Yeah.
the information.
Yeah,
you guys
dude,
have
this
shared
house is
with
badass. Yeah.
Why do you
Where's
think
this
he's
gonna
the
go?
favorite? Because this is a
This
because
is
of the rehab.
fully renovated for.
And you
But
know,
it's double
and you
the
know
price,
how our
and
rehabs
it's
are.
based on percentage.
But
I know, but based on, yeah, like people love the brand new.
They
home.
do.
Like,
For
I
sure.
mean, they will pay for it. People will pay 30, 40, 50,
and it
60
is, dude, it's
grand over
brand new.
asking
Yeah.
price.
From lights to
because
baseboards to floors,
There's
to
just not that many homes that
bathroom.
come
You're gonna be
fully
blown away.
renovated.
This home is badass.
And I know Kyle's rehabs in there. He's not going to leave a square inch in there that's a piece of dog turd, right?
Yep, literally.
There's no dog turds
There's no
behind the
dog-
drywall.
All the dogs
all gone.
I mean, all the black windows. I mean, dude, we pimped.
I'm
this
a big
house out.
fan of the black
Black
on
looks
white.
good. Yeah,
really
yeah.
It's a badass house.
Yeah.
So that's the bet. Whoever sells over list.
So
highest
you'll
percentage
give me
over list.
1-to-1 odds if I put my money on Kyle?
No,
Okay, what are the odds I get?
there's no odds.
Well, I'm bringing.
You have no skin
Money?
in the game.
You know
What-
what?
I am. I'm
He
making
is.
a
He's
bet.
being. He's. I
I'm gonna bet.
like it.
I'm gonna bet for Kyle.
I like
to
this.
win.
Yeah.
What
Chris,
kind of
you want
odds?
in?
I'm not giving you odds. Who's paying you?
You.
You'll have to.
I'm not. I'm not.
You
in.
can if you're so confident
not
you're gonna win.
confident. I'm
You're
not in
also
on that.
gonna win my money when
I'm not in
I
on that. No.
He's not confident.
see.
Yeah.
You
I might
ask
as
him
well-
to put skin in the game, and now
I might as well just go get my new tennis shoes now.
might as well. Yeah. I was trying to get some new shoes too.
He's really starting to second think. This
I'm
back.
good. I still
Yeah.
think I'm good.
No, he's not good.
No, dude. I'm just gonna not even be close.
We will see. They're both coming
They're
coming
both getting
soon on
staged,
Friday.
which will help. That
Yep.
staging will help. That.
When's
that
the
other
listing
property.
live?
They'll both go live next weekend.
Nice.
With Easter coming up this weekend, it's not good. It's a good weekend to do it. So that's the bet. It's kind of fun. It just keeps it interesting.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm gonna kick his ass. Let's
are.
be honest. This won't even be close.
Can't wait to
Yeah,
release
like
the
I.
We got a big
results.
talker
Yes,
here.
Yeah.
We'll see what
I
happens.
mean, I know we'll probably. My guess is 30 over list.
30,000
I
over
say
a list.
that's the
so
starting.
25 to
I think
30.
that's where
You better bring a lot more than that if you're going to beat me. 30?
You're
That's
overpriced.
like 8%.
You're overpriced to begin with.
We'll see.
You're gonna get list, and you're gonna.
I don't
get,
think he'll
think?
get list, dude.
I'll bet you that I won't get list.
I bet you
Dave.
get-
If you want to take that.
Oh, there
out.
we
me-
go. That's a good bet.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
What?
I'll bet you that I will not get list.
Dude, when I say there's
Okay,
the
you're gonna get under list.
No, over.
He's not getting over. Dude, he's not getting over.
Over list.
It's a 2-bedroom. There's not even a dishwasher in that house, by the way.
All right. My predictions are, Kyle gets $45,000 over list price.
Okay.
Brian gets $3,000 over list price.
Over. Over.
Okay.
I like that.
So how do you want to bet? I bet that I get more than 3,000 over list.
You're more than 228. Okay.
Yep. How much you want to bet on that?
It's not happening.
$100.
$100.
$100 is good.
Too rich for my blood.
Ooh.
Well, dude's already
I'm
having to pay
kidding.
me
100?
1,000. I mean,
Yes, I'll take a,
20.
I'll take 100.
There we
I'll
go.
Be nice to you.
100.
$100
I'll be nice to you. Yeah, sure.
over 228.
Yeah, if it goes $1 over 228, you owe me $100. If it's
Deal.
under 228, I owe you $100.
Let's go.
I feel
am I
good
gonna
about
get?
it. Like,
I can't get anything for $100.
no, you
I
can't.
don't.
Go get nice lunch.
You might be able to fill up your truck.
I'm going to Texas Roadhouse with the family, guys.
Nope, you're
There you go.
screwed. You better bring more than
Not with a
100.
family.
I just went there last night. It was $75.
Really?
Everybody had steaks.
Nice. Oh, you don't.
Well, the
drink, so
kids,
that helps.
with the kids meals, you can get steak for like
Yes.
$8 or $6 or
$7.99.
something.
Okay. Their steaks are fucking terrible.
They're
I hate
horrible.
that
It's like eating the bottom of
It
a
is.
shoe.
It's
That is the
steak.
worst place ever.
Yeah, I would never. How was your steak?
It's
Horrible.
No, it wasn't.
good. It's fine.
It was
Like
Texas
it's like
Roadhouse.
Ponderosa
Yeah, yes.
It's
without
not
a
like-
buffet.
it's not like-
There's not even chicken
like-
wings and
yes.
cheese sauce. I mean,
Yeah. Do they still allow you to throw
sucks.
fucking peanuts on the floor there?
No, because of the allergies.
Okay.
But I do put them in the bucket.
Oh, really?
They have a bucket. You
Okay.
put 'em.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Any place that gives out free peanuts is not a place I
We
would
get the
go
free
for
peanuts
steak.
every time.
that's your appetizer.
And I get my $19.99 steak
Oh, dude. That's not a good
with two
steak.
sides.
Here is your icon agent from EXP.
Show me the money.
Go to Twisted Tree. They got the best steaks in St. Louis for the
Yeah,
best
I can't
price.
get in over there. I always try to call and they're full.
They're like, "Is this the Texas Roadhouse guy trying to get in over here?"
They blast-
You're
they
not allowed.
blacklist
You don't
me.
appreciate a good
Yeah.
steak, so you're not allowed in
we
here.
don't have room for you. Yeah.
Is this the guy that's mad that Ponderosa closed? You cannot come in.
The ground
You
round.
got to give them some time. Or we know people there. If you really want a reservation, call us. Seriously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done.
He wants one in an hour.
Yeah. Can usually make it happen.
Nice.
Smiley.
All right, we will update you on this after we know how it
Yeah, we're
goes.
excited.
So
Yeah,
next
so,
month we'll talk about it.
Anybody who wants a fantastic home in a great school district that's brand new, come see me.
It'll be sold by the
That
time
house
this
is
video airs.
No,
And
let's
now
launch this
for-
one pretty quick.
It'll be sold by the time
quickly,
this video
Chris.
airs.
Yeah.
And for Brian's listening, nobody
I feel
pay over
sorry. It's a great. Hey, I want it to sell, but
The things I have going for me, number one is the school district. Number two is the fact that the price range. I
you
have
can't buy much
way
for
more
$200.
buyers in my price
I don't
range
know,
than he does.
dude.
There's more factors.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, everything's a $500,000 these days. You can't buy anything for less. I mean, look at
You can buy a great home in Limburg schools for half the price of that.
this is and look at this new mailbox.
Oh, that's going to sell it. Is that a solar light on top there?
Yes, it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, we both want both.
We
homes
would,
to
yes,
sell.
it's a win-win.
It's
either
just a
way.
fun little competition.
Yeah. So
As long as Brian doesn't sell over 228.
yeah, then you're good. I'm rooting for you, buddy.
I
I don't think we're gonna get asked.
I'm gonna count my $1,100 on the air
Yeah.
in the next video.
You should.
Love it.
Well, it's gonna take you a long time because I'm paying you in pennies.
Right. It has to be. This is $100 bills.
No,
guys.
that was not. That was
It
never
is
part
now.
of it. Nope.
Was
No,
not
you
included in the
can't- you
handshake.
can't add stipulations.
I will be-
Now you're getting worried.
Yeah, when I bring you,
You're getting worried that
bucket
you're
of
gonna
pennies.
lose.
Even $100
Bringing a
worth
Home
of pennies is a
Depot
lot.
bucket full
Yeah.
of pennies.
Yeah, we're gonna come walking in with buckets.